So guys, here's a new video where we're going to talk about the new spoilers and leaks of Thor Love and Thunder, also known as Thor 4. So I'm going to read all these leaks, then after that I'm going to break them down close to the end of the video. So without wasting our time, let's get into it. Christian Bale is playing the main villain, Gorr. In this version, Gorr is an alien whose race has been was slaughtered by Hela. He blames the Asgardians, and after years of searching, retrieved the Necrosword to wipe them out. Thor is having intergalactic adventure with Guardians of Galaxy when Gorr attacks and wounds him, then announces that he will kill the remaining Asgardians on Earth. Thor goes there to protect them with Rocket and Groot. Thor can't find Gorr, so he's forced to ask Jane Foster for help. Gorr's sword is powered by dark energy, and Jane might be able to trace it. Jane is now working for SWORD, and director Abigail Brand is not happy when Thor shows up needing help. Thor, Jane, and Brand go to New Asgard, where they reunite with Valkyrie and time-displaced Loki, who ends up a prisoner thereafter whatever happens on his own spin-off series. Along with Loki is a new time-displaced Mjolnir, I don't know how to pronounce that, doesn't answer to Thor because it's also under a spell, maybe under a spell. Gorr tricked Thor into leading him to New Asgard and destroy it with his army of shadow berserkers. During the chaos, Jane wields Mjolnir and fends off Gorr for the time being. Brand places the Asgardians under SWORD's protection at an outpost near a small town in Oklahoma. Thor trains Jane to control the Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, and they reconnect. Valkyrie and Brand also develop a bond. Loki escapes and joins forces with Gorr to use Jane's research on dark energy and harness it through the Necrosword to defeat Thor. Dark energy has time-altering properties that Loki wants. All leads to major battle between Thor and Jane against Gorr across time and space, while Valkyrie and Brand lead the Asgardians and SWORD in battle against the Shadow Berserkers to defend humanity. During the battle, Rocket and Groot must deal with a dark energy singularity that Gorr creates before it consumes the planet. Loki pursues his own agenda. Gorr will be mocap, but his pre-Necrosword form is going to be human-looking. The dark energy mutates him and he becomes more monstrous as he absorbs more of it. Brand is the other major role left to cast. Marvel Studios is looking at actresses like Jodie Comer and Vanessa Kirby for the role, since the character is supposed to appear in several movies like Nick Fury. Rocket and Groot are supporting characters. The rest of the Guardians, Star-Lord, Drax, Mantis, and Nebula are cameos. There's some talks about having them join the final battle, but not in final. Gamora won't show up because her story is reserved for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Same comedic tone as Thor Ragnarok. The idea is to leave the door open for Hemsworth and Natalie Portman to return for more, but also wrap up their character arcs in case they decide to stop after this. Gore is going to kill either Cog, played by Taika Waititi, or Mirk during the attack on New Asgard. Waititi still hasn't decided on who. Korg will be more impactful because he likes playing the character. So for the people who don't know Gore, Gore is actually an alien who lives on an unknown planet with an unknown species. They actually believe in this kind of Greek gods, but he doesn't believe in gods anymore after the death of his mother and brother. So after Null fighting the Golden God, Null gives him the Nico sword. This all happened in the comics, but they're kind of changing some of the things that happen here. So when he is human, I think in this movie he's gonna bring in this kind of armor that Thor wears, but it's gonna look alien-like, and it's gonna look more outer space than Thor's armor. So he's gonna get the Necro sword, and he absorbs the power. That's one of his powers from the comics. He absorbs the power, and he becomes the monstrous alien we know. These are actually the list of his powers. Alien symbiotes grants superhuman strength, speed, stamina, and durability, visual immortality, limited shapeshifting and camouflage, symbiote autonomous defense capabilities, the application of symbiote. So, as we know, every villain has the above powers: human strength, speed, stamina, and durability. But he's immortal, also has power over symbiote. A symbiote is an organism living in symbiosis. Symbiote, the thing in the crevice, was some sort of vegetative symbiote. I conjectured. So he's gonna have these powers over symbiote. That's how he uses the power of the Necrosword. This Necrosword has gone through a lot of changes through the years. It's kind of this dark energy, and it's really strong. That's his main weapon. So he has this power over replicating things and camouflage and also shapeshifting, but they're limited to an extent. And Galactus, one of Marvel's biggest villains, actually also used this Negro sword before, so it's a sword that belongs to gods, and now he's gonna use it to fight Thor. We know now Thor is a god, and in this they're altering it that Hela actually gets to fight to destroy the planet that Gore is. Then he comes for revenge, and Christian Bale actually plays Gore in this movie. As long as I would have wished Eric Banner, who played Hulk in the first movie, to play him, but it's really nothing because this guy has worked on almost, about 3 Batman movies, and they're really great. And Sword, if you don't know who they are, is a fictional counterterrorism and intelligence agency with American comic books published by Marvel Comics. So Sword is this kind of technological counterterrorism agency, just like the Shield. They defend Earth from otherworldly creatures and also illegal things. So now Jane Foster is actually working in Sword, and the version of Sword we're seeing here won't have Beast from X-Men. So that here there is Abigail Brandt, which was leaked that will be having a gender change to male, but that was wrong. She's still female, and they're still looking for the actors that can pay her. So Sword will be helping them, the new Asgardians, in this movie. After Gore comes with his planet destroyed and actually blames the Asgardians for it. So as we know from the hint from the end of Avengers Endgame, Thor will be with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and even be in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So all of the Guardians of the Galaxy members except from Goof and Rocket will actually be cameos and have little scenes, but those two will actually get fights in there, and I want to see them work together with good teamwork, because those two are the best friends and they have this good teamwork to them, and I really want to see Good use more of his powers than Avengers Endgame. Now, Space sharks are a thing that Taika Waititi, the director, and he's actually also starring in this movie. He actually teased that space sharks are going to be inside this movie. So space sharks are these sharks that are really large and they live in space and they are controlled by Go. They have actually devoured gods and get their power from gods. There is another set picture leaked from the set of Thor 4 in Sydney, Australia. This is actually Star-Lord and Thor. So we're getting space sharks. In the comics, Thor has faced space sharks many times, but I'm thinking that maybe where they fight into time and vast in space, that's where we're gonna see him controlling space sharks, except from Shadow Berserkers. Now, Matt Damon was seen on the set of this movie, and I don't really want him to play Loki. I know some of you guys want him to play Loki. Yeah, he's a good actor, but I prefer Tom Hiddleston's Loki. I'll just call him Tom Hiddle because I think that's really just a good way to shut it, or just Tom. This guy here was so close to play Loki in Thor Ragnarok. Now he might be the one playing it here because they're making it a kind of timeline change. Without the multiverse happened in WandaVision and some other Doctor Strange movies, the upcoming Doctor Strange movies. So this movie is gonna come May 6, 2022. So we still have more than a year to wait for. But what do you think about the overall leaks of this movie? I'm really interested in it, and it's official that this almost all of this is gonna happen in the movie, because Gore is confirmed to be in the movie, and I know some of you wanted Adam Warlock to be the villain, but I really like that they're bringing back things from the comics and upgrading the villains that didn't get more shine in live action or any cartoon series. So that's all I have to say today. Stay cool and healthy, people. Peace. Till next time. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section below. Like and subscribe.